Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Ishavasya Upanishad. Hari Om. Today we'll be dealing with sloka number 15. Until now, we were studying Vidya and Avidya and how they need to be practiced and why it is important to practice simultaneously. And now, having learned that, having derived the path of sadhana, then to go into the details of it as to what is that stage of enlightenment. What is it that Tavo Dipo Bhava, be your own lamp? Rishi is so beautifully explaining as to what is that intelligence, what is that light, what is that knowledge that all of us we have. And he is leading us towards that. So let me take you straight to that sloka. Here is the sloka. Hiranyamayena patrena Satyasya apihitam mukham Tattvam ushana apavruno Satya dharmaya dvastaye. So now, let us hear the Vedic chanting and then we proceed.
Hiranmayena patrena satyasya apihitam mukham tattvam pushanna pavruno satya dharmaya drishtaye.
All right. Let us now hear the translation. The face of the truth is covered by a golden vessel. O Narisha, please open that, means open that vessel so that I, the practitioner of the truth, or the sadhaka, may behold thee. May I see this. And understanding it's not just a matter of seeing it, beholding it. Let us take to the word by word translation. Now, Hiranyamayena. Those of you can read Devanagari, it is okay. If not, then the green color is the pronunciation, and the golden color or the yellowish color is, or the orange color is the translation, rough translation. Understand that. Hiranyamayena, golden, made up of gold. Patrena, patra, vessel. Satyasya, of the truth. Satya, truth, and sya, of. Sati vibhati. Apihitam, veiled or covered or filtered. Apihitam. Mukham, face. Tat, that. Tvam, you. Pushana, O nourisher. Aprabruno, unveil, uncover, meaning you see here, apihitam, remove the apihitam. That's what the aprabruno means. Satya dharmaya, follower of the truth. Dharmaya, the one who follows, one who observes that as a dharma or the part of his life or her life, and satya, the truth. And drishtaye, make it visible. So this is a prayer, a request to Hiranyamayena Patrena. Let us now, having learned that, we'll go to the okay. So understanding word by word, Hiranyamayena Patrena, Patra, this part, and Hiranya, golden. And if you take the worldly example, in the brilliance of attraction of any ornaments, when an ornament, the craftsman, the goldsmith, has made it so beautiful, so lustrous, so shining, such a beautiful shape. So what really happens is, if a girl would have been just wearing a plain bar of necklace, plain bar, understand, no craftsmanship at all. And another girl is wearing a beautiful necklace. So what's going to happen? Everybody will be looking at the other girl whose necklace looks so glamorous. And she takes pride in seeing that this necklace is so beautiful. Now here, even though he says Hiranya Garbha, Garbha means the bosom, in the core of which is the gold. Hiranya Mayena Patrena. So what is going to happen is that we are going to look at the glamour or the brilliance or the attraction of the piece of art. And I'm not saying don't look at it, but how often do you really look at the gold? Gold inside the necklace. So in a sense, you can say the glamour, the beauty is covering up the real essence of the necklace. And when I say essence of necklace, just imagine that you leave the beauty of the necklace and you take the gold out of it. What's going to happen? You just cannot do it. Take the glamour from us, living being, which is Isha. You take that element out, then the pure body, no family member will keep more than certain number of hours I'm not getting into the details of the number of hours, but they would like to either bury or cremate it as soon as possible. So to say, at that time, what happened to the wives, children, and parents who were saying, we cannot live without you. We love you unconditionally. As soon as the death happens, as soon as the gold leaves the ornament, gold leaving the ornament is such a precise example, but we still don't understand that. Let me spend a few minutes on it. So when you take the gold out of the necklace, for example, really speaking, what is necklace? Is gold plus shape. So gold plus shape equals necklace. Now, algebraically, mathematically, you can say A plus B equals C. And if you take out B from both the sides, A plus B minus B, should it not be equal to C minus B? And every mathematician, science student will say, of course, yes. So you take the gold out of the necklace, would it not be easy for you to say the shape should remain? Out of the necklace, you are taking the gold out, and necklace is C. You're taking the shape, which is, taking the gold, which is B, from both the sides. So the necklace minus gold, should it not be equal to A, which is shape? Mathematician will say, of course, yeah, it is. But then, a person like me would ask, okay, in that case, give me the shape. You may draw a shape, but the shape that the chain or the necklace acquired, can you get hold of the shape? Is it transient? Is it perceivable? So understand, now when the sloka says, Hiranya Mahena Patrena, so that patra is necklace. And that, the beauty of the necklace, the glitter of it, and it being made up of gold, that itself is covering, that itself is hiding the truth, the satya, that the gold exists. Every one of us must be having some kind of gold ornament. How often you really think of the gold? That way, we have been given this body from the time we were born. I will not get into at what age we consider born, leave that aside. But from the time we are born, we have A plus B equal to C. A, the being or the spirit, consciousness, Isha, plus the shape of our body, musculoskeleton body, equals C, which is necklace, here is individual being. So here again understand, Hiranyamayena, the golden glitter and the golden shape, the brilliant shining luster of the necklace, which is this body, to which we decorate all the time, to which we make up, we are making up and try to make it beautiful and more beautiful. We can go to the hair salon and get it trimmed up, get it nicely washed, nicely curled, nicely colored, nicely tinted, eyebrows, makeup, nice dress, all this thing. What we are really doing is you are decorating element B, which is shape. So really speaking, what happens is, because of the glitter, glitter meaning shining, because of the shiny appearance, it is so attractive that nobody really cares for the essence of it, which is gold. So only thing, it is the shape that is hiding the gold. It is the luster, the metallic glitter, metallic shine that is hiding the essence that is gold. So whereby some of you may ask, Swamiji, I'm a girl, should I not look beautiful? In this sloka, it never says that you do not look beautiful. As a matter of fact, look so beautiful so that you reach to a point that you want to look no more beautiful. And at that time, you just do dharana, then go to the meditation and come to the realization that I am this lustrous, I am this beautiful, but who I am, this whole body is beautiful. I am not beautiful, just the body is beautiful, but then who I am. And as soon as you remove the shape, first of all, shape, then it is just the pure metal. That is gold. So here, does it mean that sloka of the Rishi is asking us to kill ourselves or die so that the shape is gone and only thing remain is the consciousness? No. In the previous sloka, remember, Rishi was talking about keep vidya and avidya together. Then what is it? What to do? There's nothing to be done. Just the awareness that even though you look beautiful, the necklace looks so glamorous, so beautiful, very expensive, but it is because of the gold. If you will go, for example, I hope you don't have to do it. If you run out of money and you want to sell this necklace, you go to a goldsmith and you sell this necklace, which you might have paid $10,000. But what he does, he weighs that and finds out how many ounces or how many grams of gold in it and what is the purity. And depending upon that, he will put the value. So you might have spent $10,000, but he's going to give you only $3,000. So you say, what? You're not even giving me 30 cents a dollar. But he says, what you have given, $10,000, that was for the shape and how glamorous it was looking, the craftsmanship. But to me, I am not interested in craftsmanship. I'm interested in gold only, because I'm just buying that expensive metal. I'm not buying the shape. So here, what the goldsmith does, or the old gold buyer does, he looks at the essence. And the same way, dear friend, you go and do makeup. You can have nice shave, you can have nice suit, tie, everything. Nice hairstyle. Do it, there is nothing wrong in doing it, but internally aware, be aware that all this exists. My external personality exists because of gold, which is not visible. The necklace and the gold is a physical example to understand this, but it is still an objective personality. What I mean by objective personality is you can get hold of the necklace and the gold in it also, you can get hold of, as the goldsmith would just buy the gold. But would you ever, and I mean ever, can get hold of your consciousness or your awareness or what you truly are? That means we have yet not understood or grasped this idea fully of those first 4 words. What were there? Ishavasya Upanishad. You know that? It so much looks like that I am so much hooked up to this Ishavasya Upanishad. So we may need a lifetime effort, and that too even not enough. Meditate and try to experience, feel Isha element in everything else, and including you. We often say that how you need to be grateful as to when you get up. Thank God that you are breathing. We often say that. And we even, whatever like, thank you God, you give me breath and I'm even living the next day, today. You say thank God, but are you really sincere about it? And as soon as your seriousness grows, then what's going to happen? Your love for your external body, I call it external now, your external body will slowly be reduced. And every time you decorate yourself, using the word decoration because it's the body, that you are shaping up, coloring up, to make it more beautiful. When you change this, when you do the makeup, which is not there, the beauty, because of this external beauty, because of Hiranyamayena Patrena, the Patra, you are making it Hiranyamayena. Hiranyamayena this here just happened to be the word gold, but don't take that literally as a gold, but making it beautiful, making it attractive, lustrous. And that lustrous look, the beautiful look, betrays everybody around, including ourselves also. Because how often do we tell ourselves that this beauty is just external to you? We are spending tons of money, tons of time, and tons of effort. And I don't mind any one of those. But by spending more and more time, your awareness is bringing you to the identity that I am this body. And that is the mukham, the face, the real. Mukham means face, but here, real existence, take it. So your real existence has been covered up. So every time you say, who are you? I'm Dr. Such and such. Who are you? I'm a cook. Who are you? I'm a gardener. But are you internally aware that you are that Sat? Huh? Satyasya, the one who follows Satya, one who lives in the awareness of the truth. You can have as much beauty as you want, but you, every moment, remind yourself, you just be aware. You don't have to carry a board, a banner in your hand saying, I'm consciousness, I'm not the body. No. Internally, just be aware. And every moment, with this awareness, you are so thankful to the supreme existence, Isha, so that your internal love for the external body, I repeat what I said, your internal love for your external body is minimized. And a stage will come and you will not need that. So when you come to the realization, the external beauty is just an indicator of your manifestation. And it so happens that we are not aware of our internal existence. Dear friends, don't think the sloka is difficult. Don't think that we are doing slok number 15 and within a day or two we'll be done with Ishavasya Upanishad. It is the lifelong contemplation. But the time is now. Don't wait until the moment comes and when we have a time to leave this body at that time. Even then you remember, Isha will not say, no, don't think of me at the last minute. No. That's why Isha is also called as an ocean of compassion. His or her heart is so full of compassion. And so as and when a person, realized person, approaches towards the state of realization, at that time, he or she is nothing but love. He or she is nothing but compassion. To the degree that even if you take a stick and beat him with, he will still be pardoning you. And he will say that, my dear, you're just killing that Hidanyamena Patrana, that is the obsession. And that's not what I am. And that's not what you are. And at that stage, even though he is manifested, even though he exists, but his existence, true existence, is eternal, beyond time, beyond space. And when you come to realization that you are eternal, and at that time when you are eternal, we still don't have concept of the eternity. But when you realize that you are eternal, so koham question changes, who am I? And at that time, whether you die or live does not matter. And to most of us, all of us, I would say, I don't know about you, but I know about myself, that we do not want to die. We want to hold on to this body. We want to hold on to this Hiranyapatra because we are not aware of the eternal truth, the Satya, the consciousness, the Isha element. I can't even call it element because it exists everywhere. And because of which we exist. Because of gold, the necklace exists. We have shape. And the shape also needs to be taken care in order for it to be a necklace. Here, understand, this is human body. Even though we are consciousness, but that musculoskeleton and neurons makes up this body. So the body needs to be taken care. The shape of the necklace needs to be taken care. You cannot take out the necklace and throw somewhere. When you throw, it may bang and the shape may change. It's like you falling from a 5th floor and expect nothing happening. Your shape will definitely be altered no matter what you do. And sometimes it may happen that the shape will be irreparable and the gold may be so gone so that the shape is no more. It's a little tough example to understand when the gold is gone. And easy thing means if it happened to be a huge fire or the fireplace, and once the gold goes in it, what happens? Your necklace is no more. But the gold is there. That gold you could see, but the consciousness you could not see. So this 15th sloka makes us aware that the external shape, the external glitter, the external shine is itself the biggest obstruction, a filter, a covering, so that we do not see ourselves as to who we are. So every morning or evening, whenever you see and sit in silence, your mind will keep on going in all directions because you still want to keep on doing, or becoming. When you want to keep on doing and becoming, that external activities are all done by this body. So you're keeping the shape busy, but you cannot remember, cannot even fathom the internal reality, the internal truth. Satyasya Mukham. You cannot see the face of Satyasya, the one who is practitioner, and also realize that those who are realized people, those are Satyasya, Mukham, they will never claim that they are fully aware of it, and they will never say that I'm realized. But, and equally so, each and every one of us is potentially capable of reaching to the state of Soham Asmi, that is what I am. And that Soham Asmi realization comes into picture when you more and more and more and more become aware of the transiency, the temporariness of your body, and also come to know that my body exists because of the consciousness, because of Isha, because of the spirit. This is what Sloka 15 talks about. Let us review this once again and to see so understand every word. Hiranyamena patrena satyasya apihitam mukham. Apihitam, it hides it, okay? It covers it. Mukham, a filter, like a bride wearing a beautiful sari, but if she brings the sari from her head down, her beauty cannot be seen. You can very similarly say, Mukham, apihitam, it is covered, the face gets covered. Tat tvam ushana, O nourisher. Now here, nourisher, please do not take it as Surya, the sun. But here, what is the true nourisher? The nourisher is the one that maintains the shape of the necklace. And what is that? That is gold. And who is that that maintains our shape? It is the consciousness, it's the Satya, the truth. So, Pushana, nourisher, Apravruno, unveil. So we are requesting a true seeker is saying that, oh Pushan, oh Nourisher, please unveil this, uncover this, so that what? Satya Dharmaya, the one who wants to follow the truth, one who is a seeker, one who is the aspirant, sadhaka, can do what? The last word, make it visible. Drushteye. So he could see this, he could feel it. And feeling means what? Him come to realize that I am the consciousness. And you don't have to declare to anybody. And at that time, when you come to realize that you have a body and you have a body, you are not the body. We can say so often. We can read tons of books on I am that, or all the Upanishadic book. And we have been studying this Ishavasya Upanishad. We can read the translation hundreds of times. That is going to add one more avarana, the filter, so that our mukham, our true self, gets covered up. So here, no matter which faith you come from, go to the state of silence. Go to the state, begin with dharana. I don't know how many times I'm going to use that word, contemplate. And it's not going to happen that once you contemplate and it's, oh yeah, of course, I know, I'm not the body. You can give a beautiful lecture on, I am not the body, I'm consciousness. But have you really realized it? And what is that stage that comes under sloka 16? And let me take you to that sloka. We may not be in a position to completely finish it. Of course, this will never be finished. You know that I haven't gone any further than those four words. Ishavasya idam sarvam. That's all. This guy is so stuck. But that all the time, every single moment, second of your life, if you keep on remembering, no matter what you do, you go and eat in a fancy restaurant, but you are nourishing the body. You are not really becoming aware of the nourisher, the pushana. Understand the word, the same word, but it needs to be understood in context with the surrounding. When we do Surya Namaskar, at that time we do say Om Pushane Namaha. At that time, yes, we are referring to that sun, the source of nourisher. Also, of course, Isha. So let's see what we can go to. Okay. All right, I have taken some of the slokas from Bhagavad Gita, and all those slides I'm passing by, but we will be studying and looking at it. In this one, is giving us the direct, you can call it perception or not. Perception is a bad word. Awareness of what is the pushana, the nourisher that we talk about. So here he says, pushana ekarshe yama surya prajapatya vyuha rasmin sanmuhu teja yat te rupam kalyana tamam tat te pashyami yaha asau purusha saha aham asmi. Oh my God. So let us first enjoy the chanting. I mean,
Pushanne karashe yama surya prajapatya vyuharashmin samuha tejo yatte rupam kalyanatamam tatte pashyami yosavasau purushas sohamasmi.
okay. So let us take word by word translation. First of all, its meaning. One who nourishes, that is Pushan, nourisher. And we did discuss a little bit as to who the nourisher is, who the Pushan is. Ekarse, who is the soul seers, Yama, controller, and spreading brilliantly okay, let's not go word by word, we'll go to the next one. So one who nourishes, who is the soul seers, controller, and spreading brilliantly everywhere, and loves the universe as progeny. This we are taking half sloka at a time. So Pushana, word by word, nourisher. Ekasya, the observer, you just focus your attention and be aware of. And he is also the observer. He is nourisher, he is observer. Ekasya, he is Yama, the controller. He is Surya, inspirer, or the source of all power. He is Prajapatya, parently lover of all beings. What do you mean by parently lover? As father, he is the head of the household, and he takes care and looks over the entire well-being of the family. That Pushana, that Isha, is the nourisher, and who is parental figure, father, or you can call it mother, doesn't matter. So parent, lover of all being. He loves its progeny. He loves his creation. So the creator is the pure well-wisher of the creation, and that is all progeny. And Vyuha, arrangement, organizing. Rashmin, rays. Samuha, collection or group of rays. And when you say the group of rays, meaning it has all forms of energy, all forms of awareness, and that is the central awareness of everything, without which it cannot exist. Let me take you to the next part of it. Here, Tejaha yat te rupam kalyana tamam tat te pashyami. Teja, brilliant, please collect all your rays so that I can see your most self-shining, most benevolent form. This form the soul, the spirit, the consciousness, which I am. Seeing is what I am. Tejaha, oh, all right, here. Tejaha, the light, the brightness, yet this, te, yours, rupam, appearance. So he says, what is this nourisher? Who is this nourisher? What are the characteristics? So the first characteristic is the brightness. Its appearance, the form, the color, the shape, and again, the consciousness don't have that. But here you see different modalities of it. So here, rupam, even though the translation here says appearance, you can say the modality, the qualities, and different facets. Kalyanatamam. Understanding the word kalyanam, kalyanam means benevolence, and in Sanskrit, when you say kalyanam, and then meaning benevolent. But when you want to say he's superior benevolent, then kalyana-taram. And then when you say tamam, means the superlative degree, the most benevolent. Now, you can say, who is better well-wisher, or who is a caretaker, who is the energy provider, who is taking care of you, any better than the supreme reality. So most benevolent, that is Kalyanatama. Let me hide this. Kalyanatamam. Tat, that, te, yours, pashyami ya, that I could see. Pashyami, I could see. What I could see, aso purusha. Aso purusha. And when we say, when you repeat a word 2-3 times, so, you know, don't you see, we say sometimes, I would like to see you again and again. Can you not just say again? But when you say again and again, that means you are emphasizing those words. Aso purusha. Purusha, the consciousness, the spirit. Yeah. Saha means that. What is that purusha, that pushana, that nourisher, that teja, that kalyanatamam, that rupam, that purusha? What that? That means what? Aham asmi, aham I, asmi am. That purusha I am. And that realization can take place. To whom? The one who starts seeing Pushana Ekasya Yama Surya Prajapatya Vyuharasmin Samoha. So Vyuharasmin Samoha. So the one who is nourisher, Pushana, Ekasya, observer, he is focusing. Yama, the controller. Surya, the source of all energy. Prajapatya, parentally lover of all beings. We saw who could be a better lover than the God himself or herself. But so often, as soon as I am feeling little reluctant to use the word God, because each one of us, we have the image of God, and that image of God takes us to the personified form of it, and the universality is lost. all pervadance is lost. So we, at that time, we think of the personification, but we do not think of those four words, Isha, Vasya, Idam, Sarvam. You see how I'm coming back to those four words. Some of you will laugh, but somehow or other I cannot go beyond, and every single sloka takes me back to this. So do I really understand pervading sarvam, Isha, Vasya, Idam, Sarvam, these all? So until I understand these all means what? And is this, Idam, Sarvam. So there is nothing which is without Isha. Any time when you feel opulence, abundance, at that time just see the beauty, the vision, the darshana of the reality. Pushana ekasya yama surya prajapatya vihurasmi samoha. So beautiful. So these are the modalities of it. And still, this is a few words the Rishi can put to us. But what it is, and that compassionate, kalyanatamam, that supreme reality. So I'm not saying that please abandon your personified God. Remember in the previous sloka, the Rishi has advised us that have vidya and avidya together. But at the same time, do not get lost with your personified form of God. Do so just to bring your awareness together to a one-pointed awareness, and thereafter it will take you to the state of silence, and at that time you will find Bhushana, Kalyanatamam, Yama, Prajapatya. All those words will start saying that. When you see that how you are being nourished, whether you don't have to be a doctor to understand, but no matter what you eat, how does it get converted into energy? And how does the excretion take place? All this changes, transformation of energy, that is being done. And that is Surya the nourisher. Anyway, dear friends, I will stop here. We'll definitely we'll spend a little more time on slok 16 so that we understand Saha Aham Asmi, I am that. And the entire Upanishad is to bring it to a culminating point of Saha Aham Asmi, I am that. And that is not that easy to say. But when you realize that you were looking for the different modalities, trying to understand everything, and that modality you were looking still outside of you. And once you reach to the clarity, and at that time, the joy will be spilling out of you, and it will tell you, Saha Aham Asmi, I am that. And at that time, dear friend, you will not need any more identification. any more personified form of divinity. Because even in the personified divinity, you will see Isha. And because of Isha, even the personified form exists. So the personified form is also needed, avidya and vidya. Let us observe a few minutes of silence. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. That's it.